Load up like double O, let's go. So today, people, we got an interesting video, an interesting topic to talk about. You know how the things of the past were considered myth, such as witchcraft, giants, Nephilims, and the unseen magic? Well, we're diving in that topic today. And I think it's important to say that I do believe at one point in time, if not now, currently, all those things I named did exist or still does. I'm about to take this channel to a whole nother level with these breakdowns of how all these things that the Bible spoke of, Nephilim, magic, all these things did exist at one point in time, and magic still does exist. But we're going to bring this to a different level with these facts I'm throwing at you. Now, the picture you see right here in front of you is of a woman in the 17th century in Poland who was buried alive because she was a vampire. And I know some of you are sitting here thinking, bro, vampires aren't real. This is nonsense. Well, I got something to tell you. Do your research, Big Nose, because there are a lot of things to be undiscovered on Earth, and this is one of them. And I just found an article from the Daily Mail today, stating the facts behind this archaeological find. Now I'm about to kick the article to y'all. Exclusive. Remains of a female vampire pinned to the ground with a sickle across her throat to prevent her from returning from the dead are found in Poland. The remains, which were found during archaeological work at a 17th century cemetery in the village of Pien, Poland. And I will have this news article from Daily Mail linked in the description section below. Professor Darius Polinsky said the sickle was placed over her neck to protect against the return of the dead. In addition to the sickle, the skeleton was found with a padlocked toe as another precautionary measure. Researchers also found a silk cap on its head, indicating she was high held in social status. Polinsky said other measures were used at the time, which would have involved cutting off the head and legs of the dead to prevent them from reawakening. Now let's take a pause from the article and let's talk about the significance of this find. Now, nowadays you got people pushing white magic, black magic, magic as if it's a good thing and it's made for the health and promotion of mankind and humanity. But nevertheless, there are many documented instances where witches were beheaded or burned at the stake for contributing or being a witch themselves. And nowadays in active society, you got pro-feminists who tell you that witchcraft is a way for a woman to embrace herself and show her true colors and be free. And it's nothing, it's harmless. It can't do anything but help you. You got women out here with these stones that they worship, these gems, these crystals that will do nothing for you, nothing at all. Now, don't get me wrong here. They do this to desensitize the mass population, the mass majority of humans that live on Earth to accept things that are from Satan, like witchcraft. Now we're about to break this down real quick. The definition of a vampire is a corpse supposed in the European folklore to leave its grave at night and drink the blood of the living by biting their necks with long pointed canine teeth. Now, what is blood in the Bible? Blood is life in the Bible. Now, if you're dead, what do you need to live? Life. Now, in the King James Version of the Bible, it states that when you die and you go to hell, it is called experiencing the second death. Now, if the God of the dead, aka Satan, were to send one of his soldiers to earth to live amongst the living, and their natural surroundings is the second death in the land of the dead, how could they linger amongst mankind in the living? By draining you of your life, drinking your blood. Now, this is just part one to this video. I'll make it short and sweet for you guys and cut it off here. But I just want to let y'all know I'm going to start diving into the Nephilim, vampires, magic, black magic, all these things, dinosaurs even. All these things that the Bible could possibly expose to us if we can decode it right. And I'm sure the Bible talks about all these things. But I'm going to start bringing Bible verses to these videos to support my statements. And while I'm on this research trail to find the truth of the world that we live in, pre-Great Flood, I've discovered a lot. I've been doing my research on Nephilim and giants, and my next video for you guys is going to be about that. And honestly, there's documented history and pictures of archaeologists digging up 12-foot skeletal remains. And have you ever thought to yourself, if the Bible speaks of Nephilim and you believe in the Bible 100%, Where are their skeletons? It was only a flood. They didn't burn up. I'm sure they're under the earth. There's a story about how a Native American tribe was fighting redhead giants that lived in a cave, I believe in Nevada. This is going to be next topic I'm going to talk about. I'm going to bring the pictures, the facts, and the research behind this statement. Not only that, I'm going to quote scripture, baby. It's time to set YouTube ablaze. It's time to speak these facts. I'm interested in topics like this. Let me know in the comment section, are you?